Alright, so let's get started with Chapter 2, which is all about application software. Our objectives today will be to identify types and uses of business productivity software. We'll talk about types and uses of personal software, assess our computer systems for software compatibility, compare various ways of obtaining software, and talk about the importance of cloud computing, as well as installing, uninstalling, and updating software. So software refers to a set of instructions that tells the computer what to do. An instruction set, called a program, provides a means for us to interact with and use a computer. Your computer has two basic types of software: application software and system software. Application software is the software that you use to do tasks at home, school, and work. System software includes software that helps run the computer and coordinate instructions between application software and the computer's hardware devices. System software includes the operating system and utility programs. Today we're going to focus on application software. Application software is also known as software applications, apps, etc. Application software is the reason that we buy computers. Applications let us actually do stuff. Most of us go out to buy a computer with a specific reason in mind, whether it's for school, gaming, etc. If you're buying for school, you may want a computer with a word processing application, a spreadsheet application, things like that. There are two main categories of application software: business and personal. So let's start out with business. Business software is software that's designed to help people and groups be more productive at work. So as you will see, work and personal life sort of merge together a lot of the time. And so some business software and personal software cross categories. Most business software comes in suites. An office suite refers to a bundle of several individual applications, such as a word processor, spreadsheet, and personal information manager. The bundled applications are designed to work together, which allows the sharing of files, and so really supports collaboration, which is usually key in a business environment. Also, office suites have the ability to save files in multiple formats. This makes them compatible with other products or older software versions. And we call this backwards compatible. Okay. Examples of different office suites include Microsoft Office, Apple iWork, and Apache OpenOffice. I had to throw some Bill Gates in there for you. So let's talk about word processing. A word processor is an application used to create, edit, and format text documents. I'm sure most of us have used a word processor at some point in our lives. We'll be using them in this course in our lab section. Microsoft Word and Apache OpenOffice Writer are full-featured word processors for the PC that can create everything from a simple memo to a complex document. Pages for the Mac is the equivalent application for Mac computers. Microsoft Word can be purchased separately or as part of the Microsoft Office suite. Or, if you didn't know this, as a Highland student, you can go on over to ITS and get it installed on your computer for free. Speaking of free, Apache OpenOffice Writer is totally free. The whole OpenOffice suite is free. Spreadsheets. Spreadsheet applications create electronic worksheets composed of rows and columns. These are useful tools for managing business expenses, payroll, billing, inventory, all sorts of different things. Remember, right now we're looking at these applications as they pertain to a business environment. Okay. Excel is a spreadsheet application for PCs. And although other spreadsheet programs exist, business environments use Excel almost exclusively. So Excel is an amazing skill to have on your resume. Excel can be purchased individually or as part of the Microsoft Office suite. Numbers is the equivalent application for Mac computers. Presentation software. Presentation software is just an application used to create electronic presentations. It lets you display facts, figures, and ideas on slides in order to engage your audience. Or to try and engage your audience. Haha. The slides can contain text, graphics, video, audio, animation, or any combination of these. Microsoft PowerPoint and Keynote for the Mac are the most popular applications in this category. We also have Prezi, which is a free online tool. Google also offers free presentation software, Google Slides. Databases. Database applications are used to create and manage a database. Imagine that. A database is just a collection of related records organized into a table. A record is information about a single person or a product. Records are composed of fields such as name, address, or product identification number. Okay? So as you can see here, this is a small picture, I know, but this is a database. Okay, this would be Access for Microsoft. And so you have your table here. You have your last name column, your first name column, phone number, email, company, and then a click to add if you wanted to add in a different category here. Okay. Examples of database software include Access, FileMaker for the Mac, and Apache OpenOffice Base. Personal information managers. These types of applications manage your email, your calendar, contacts, and tasks all in one place. Collaboration is once again improved by the ability to share calendars and to schedule meetings. In my former life, I was a secretary, and this was very helpful when I needed to add events to my boss's calendar. We used Microsoft Outlook, and it was very simple to use. She would allow me to have access to her calendar. I would be able to go in and add meetings, appointments she would tell me about, things like that. And it would also let me be aware of, when she would be out of the office, important things like that. Outlook is the most widely used personal information manager. However, today smartphones are used by many individuals as personal information managers. So even the smallest businesses have to keep track of expenses and taxes. An Excel spreadsheet system might work for very simple situations, but most businesses need to use basic accounting software like QuickBooks. QuickBooks keeps track of all business expenses from inventory to payroll. They can generate reports and graphs, invoices, all different kinds of things. So this could be very useful software. We also have document management software, DMS, something like Microsoft SharePoint. All it does is basically ensure that the right versions of the right documents reach the correct individuals. There's even project management software, such as Microsoft Project and Basecamp. These help you keep a project on track by keeping you within your budget, helping you stay on schedule, and by allowing you to collaborate with others who are also working on the project with you. This is an example from Microsoft Project software. This is called a Gantt chart. The left column, here, contains the tasks and the dates for the projects. And then the right column shows the actual progress, what's happening, okay? People can come in here and update when they took care of what they were supposed to take care of. Were they late? Were they early? How long are things taking? And everyone who's working on the project can come into this chart and add in their information. So let's talk about personal software. For personal use, we can purchase commercial software, or we can make use of open source software. Commercial software is software that you buy. Open source software is software that's free. The source code is published and made available to the public, which then enables anyone to copy, modify, and redistribute it without paying fees. Apache OpenOffice is a free, open-source alternative office suite available for Windows, Mac, and Linux versions. Office application suites typically include word processing, spreadsheet, database, presentation, and personal information management applications in their bundle. Microsoft Office Suite comes in a variety of versions that vary in the software included. Each included program can also be purchased individually. For the Mac, the iWork program suite includes Pages, Numbers, and Keynote. These applications are also sold individually. Online alternative suites are available for access through a browser instead of being installed on your computer. So, some big advantages to using these online suites include having access to your files anywhere you go, as long as you have access to the internet, being able to use mobile devices to update or access your files, and then very easy collaboration with others. So, examples of this would include Microsoft Office Online, Google Drive, and Zoho Docs. Finance and tax preparation software can help you keep track of your bank accounts, monitor investments, create budgets, and file your income taxes. Commercial finance applications include Intuit Quicken, You Need a Budget, and MoneyDance. These programs include advanced features like online banking and bill payment, investment portfolio tracking, and budgeting. You can also generate reports, calculate loan interest, and when tax time comes around, these applications make it really easy for you to file your taxes. If you've never filed your own taxes, you should try it. It's very simple, depending on what your job is, of course, but give it a shot. The two main tax programs are TurboTax and H&R Block. Using these programs to file your taxes typically reduces the chance of making errors, and it also makes it really easy to save and then later on retrieve your taxes. So try to do your taxes on your own next year if you never have. It's really pretty simple, and these programs help you to do it. Entertainment and multimedia software make computers fun to use for education and entertainment. You can edit and organize your photos and videos, movies and music, play games, and even learn new skills. Video and photo editing software, such as Google's Picasa, make it easy for you to create masterpieces from your personal photos and videos. Media management software keeps track of multimedia files. Media management software includes Windows Media Player, Apple iTunes, Winamp, and that's just to name a few. What about games? Games accounted for $220 million of the $15 billion in video game sales in 2013. Some interesting game facts. 59% of Americans play video games. The average age of a video game player is 31. 71% of gamers are over the age of 18. And 48% are female. So much for stereotypes.